Howdy y'all, playing with getting outdoors. It's a bit windy out here, so hopefully this comes out better than what I'm hoping it is. But I wanted to start this little project I've had in mind for a little while. As most of you know, I have a raised bed garden that we've got all our vegetables in, but my wife wants a herb garden, a little bit bigger than what she already has. She has a little flower box. Let me kind of show you right over here. And by the way, excuse the COVID-19 grow a beard experiment here. But here is the wife's herbs, and it's kind of puny, right? Not much to it. So I thought I'd build her and the kids a little bit, something a little bit bigger than that. And I don't know, probably about 6 months now, I have been very interested in this self-wicking tub idea. And I thought, man, how awesome is that? Now, it's not my idea. I saw this on Gardening with Leon, his YouTube channel. I've seen this on Arms Family Homestead's YouTube channel and Keeping It Dutch YouTube channel. Well, all those guys are north of the border. When I mean north of the border, I mean the border of Texas. And so they do them in these, I don't know, 30-gallon little protein pots or 5-gallon jugs or whatever. Nah, we're in Texas, boys. We're gonna do it up. We're gonna do it big. Because you know what they say about Texas is we have everything bigger and better. Hook 'em horns. So anyways, let me show you what we've got here for you guys. Yep. That right there, my friends, is going to be a gigantic herb and vegetable garden. And it's going to be raised up. That's why I've got some center blocks. I've got to do that little project tonight. I found this little jewel on the side of the road. Someone was throwing it out. It has a crack about, I don't know, about maybe 5 inches long. Nothing that some duct tape can't take care of. Can't hold water for fish, and that's what that is. It's a little pond, a koi pond thing that someone would have maybe right outside their backyard, sidewalk or whatever. But I've been telling the kids, drink milk, drink milk, drink milk. So we've got jugs in there ready to go, and so we have a project on our hands, boys. We're going to make this up, and I'm going to show you a little step by step exactly how we do this in this extra large wicking tub. All right guys, so here we are the next day. I've got the platform all set, and we went to pick up some soil. And one thing about Gardening with Leon talked about is, you need to make sure that you don't use just regular soil, not potting soil, nothing from the ground. So this is a garden mix, and you see how porous this is going to be. So this is going to help wick. So this one, actually, the mix is mulch and garden mix in here. If you come and take a look at this a little bit closer, you can see that it still has some of the wood chips and stuff in there. That's going to continue to break down over the years, and so that is what we're going to use for our mix. So let's go check out the setup. So here's our setup. I told you last night I had to build out this platform, level it out here. So I've got our base here. I've got 6 center blocks here, all leveled. And then, as I said, here's that little koi pond that is going to sit right on top. Haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do around the edge. That's going to be another project, but right now all we're going to do is concentrate on getting this all set up. So we're going to get our milk jugs, get holes in that, get our hole into the koi pond, and then the soil that we just picked up, we should start adding it right on in there. All right, so what we're going to do now is put 4 holes at the top of each of these milk jugs and 4 holes at the bottom. They say to make it size of like what a BB would be. So I'm just going to drill these holes, and then we'll get on to also when you put in the other fillers, and I'll show you that to you in a minute, is same thing, is that when these go into some of the places where you don't want the dirt to go, is holes at the bottom and the top. So we'll get this done here, and it should be pretty quick. A couple things that I'm going to be doing that's a little bit different than what Leon or Daniel them have been doing. I picked this up, this particular one, from another YouTuber, Texas Pepper 2, and is putting a screen on the drain. And one is that way, if you overfill it and dirt wants to start coming out, it won't happen. This is just a fabric, but the big thing is so bugs don't get in there, because remember, you're gonna have some space in there between that water, and you don't want in the soil, you don't want bugs and everything, larvae getting up in that. Plus, then I saw with this 1-inch PVC pipe that we're gonna use to use our fill, is to just go ahead and use a cap for the end of that, so nothing gets down there. So as I always recommend, one way is not the perfect way. Just don't go off of one when you see it on YouTube. Go to all kinds of different channels and see what they have. Well, let's go ahead, let's get this installed here. And as you can see, so my hole here is 5 inches up from the bottom. And if we come up to the top, you'll see how we don't have these arranged just yet, but my hole here is 6 inches. So my holes are above where this hole is down at the bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and install this in here. It's nice and snug. And we're going to put it right in there. And on the other side, I'll probably put another zip tie, so that way something doesn't force it back in there. But you can see how now we're going to come in and we're going to measure this out. Let me find where my measure is at. And so we're going to go 2 feet in. All right, so right there where that Z is at. And remember, when you cut these, if you need to cut it at an angle, because when you fit it inside the jug, you don't want it flat, so that way water will flow. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Sawzall here. Cut this around. Where's that Z at? There it is. This one, you mind just holding the end down here for me? There we go. Of course, using a vise is probably a lot better than that. So the one jug, it has the holes already in there. I've took the top just right off, right where that ring is at, and look, there's a perfect fit right down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and start getting this put together in here with these milk jugs. And it's going to be a pretty tight fit. There's not going to be too many places where we're going to need to fill in these other areas. What you don't want to have is too much soil down here, and this is going to be where your air pocket is at. You don't want too much soil to be down in there, because then all your plants will stay too wet. So we're gonna, now we've got wheelbarrow full of soil, and we're going to start filling that up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start filling up. And I'm not worried about getting every, bottles in here where every inch of this is covered, because I think I'm going to need a lot of wicking to get around this. But as you see inside here, see, Justin, what this is we're getting into all the cracks and crevices down below. And that's why I just want to make sure that we're getting in there. This is going to be really good soil, I believe, in getting that wicking stuff of going up to the top here. Now the advantage of these wicking tubs is that supposedly, taking some guys' words for it, is that once you get this all filled in and watered down to the center here and get all this soil moist, is that in about 2 weeks you start filling it from here. And then once you fill it from here, you have that reservoir in the bottom, and you're supposed to only be able to water this about once every 2 weeks. Once a week probably when in the middle of summer, and we'll keep up and check on that. So I'll go ahead and finish this little part here, and then I'm just going to keep on going back and forth with this soil. Probably need about 2, maybe 3 wheelbarrows full. All right, something real important to do here is to make sure that when you're about halfway through, to put down your fertilizer that's in here. And I'm just using an all-purpose vegetable fertilizer, which is a 13-13-13. I'm just going to sprinkle that right in. Now Leon has kind of his own mixture that he puts in called Sustain. And it's a little bit different. I think his was like 10-4-4 on that. But this will help in the root development whenever the new transplants are in here. But then also another important thing is that whenever you start filling up your tube, that you put in liquid fertilizer. I think it was about 1 ounce to every gallon that you put in. But again, check out Gardening with Leon, and then he's got one video specifically that goes over the fertilizer. So let's get back to getting this now mixed in and filled up with the rest of the dirt. All right, well, as I was filling up this tub, it started kind of leaning to the front. Not the whole thing. It's not unbalanced, but this part over here is not supported. So I've got a couple of garden stakes. I don't have any. I only have these 6-foot T-posts, and I don't want to go down that far into this. But I think these garden T-posts here will do, and I'm just going to put them down enough. And all I'm trying to do is just get a little support right underneath here in this channel. So let me get that done and see if that works. All right, so a couple stakes right there. That is going to hold just fine. I was figuring I was already going to have to probably put some kind of support around the bottom. Anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as the exterior just yet. Guess we'll kind of figure that out as we go along. But that'll be another project. One other thing before I top this off is I added a bag of black cow. It's a composted manure, and it's only on NPK. It's only 0.5, but I just always like adding manure right in there. If I had some additional goat manure from a buddy of mine, I would have definitely put that right in here. So I think one more wheelbarrow will top this off. All right, here it is, all done. So we have the bottles down, gallon jugs down in the bottom. We have our holes in the jugs. We've got our pipe coming out the back here. We've got everything filled up. Again, I'm going to get some more of these little garden T-posts. It looks like that really held up well here. So I'm gonna get a couple other ones to go around. And I'm going to do something with the exterior on this. Not exactly sure. I'm thinking to do a tin, like tin roof material all the way around, just doing it from the top here going down. So I think that would probably do it. And as I'd look at different options, I may trade out these little posts for the stronger, bigger T-post. I've got some here, but again, those are 6 feet long, and this is hard clay soil, so it's a little bit harder to bang down on the ground. I'm about to run up to Lowe's, and I'll probably be picking up a couple more, again, either garden T-posts or not. So I'll tell you, put something in the comments below, because I'm not going to get to that project today. Put comments below in what you think I should do. Either picket fencing. I've got some picket fences, fence posts, slats, I guess, around, and can do that, or the tin roof material all the way around. But I'm excited about this and excited to see exactly how this will turn out. If you like this video, please push that thumbs up button. There's nothing more that we like more than a little thumbs up, seeing that you enjoy this kind of video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe with that. Then also hit that bell so you are notified anytime that we have new content come up. So have a good day. God bless.